So here we are, just about to head off onto the 218, leaving Iowa City, headed for Columbia, Missouri. Go and see Rachael McTalky Pants, who is a MySpace user who I've never met before, who wants to get into the music business. I think she's doing a music business course next year, and she's booked us a gig at a place called the Blue Fugue with her friend Patrick Baum. Lots of words, hard to say. Baum, Fugue, McTalky Pants. See ya. Heading down into town to meet Rachael for the first time, who has just got out of the shower apparently. Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Fantastic.
you too.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Dave. How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you got
I saw
out
you
of the
guys
shower
from like
in
a
time.
mile away.
Huh?
Yeah, I just jumped out and then you called. So in Columbia, it's a lot of college students who are in fraternities and sororities, and they don't know good music, and so they would rather go to the big college bar and get wasted. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
But there are lots of people coming, and I put up flyers and.
Great. And Patrick's going to play. It would be great if we
Yes.
could find one other
Maybe we could walk
artist or a
around
poet.
downtown
Yeah,
and
exactly.
find someone.
Let's walk around downtown and find someone,
Do
because then
that.
it'll be like 3 people and it's a bit more.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a bit more just like Jont playing, which I don't mind. I mean, I like playing gigs, you know.
No.
But it's nice to make it sort of
Yeah.
like a sort of a mixture of stuff. Let's do that. Let's walk around downtown and do that. We can get something to eat. And,
What are you in the mood for?
Something that's not a Twinkie.
That's not a Twinkie.
So Rachael and I are on a hunt now to find another act for UNLIT. So we're going to go downtown, and I think we should just go in the music shop and ask the guy behind the counter if he wants to play, because I think that'll work. Cherry Street Artisan. Do you fancy coming? Do you want to come and play a couple of songs at a night I'm putting on? So I just went in there, and that was incredible. We met 2 people. One guy behind the bar who said that he did play. He wrote songs and stuff, but he might not be able to get off work, so he's going to call me. And also, I saw this girl in the corner. I was like, oh, I think she might be the sort of person that writes poetry. So I went up to her and I said, "Do you write poetry?" And she said, "Maybe." And I said, "You do, don't you? You write poetry?" She's like, "Yeah, I do." I was like, "Do you want to read a poem of yours out tonight, the night?" And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Great." And then you guys swooped in and we closed the deal.
Scared
I think she.
you read her mind.
I think she was quite scared as well. Not because I read her mind. I think because I just lunged up to her. So maybe she's going to turn up. She's called Andy. We'll see who turns up. We need to find some more people like this, so we can get a lot of them. And then if they turn up, that's cool. Basically, would you like to come and do a little bit of performance of this night? It's called UNLIT night, and it's a mixture of poetry and a gig.
What time is it?
From 9 o'clock.
What's your name?
Jont. Jont. Wicked. All right, cool. See you down there.
So how many is that now? Like
We've got
6.
we've got the 2 people who got to support. Then there's Patrick as well, and me. That's 4. And then we've got the contemporary dancer Claire, and we got Elise, who we just met.
right.
We're gonna get hit.
Welcome to UNLIT in Columbia. My name is Jont. I'm from England, and I've just started traveling across your huge country in a little minivan with my friend Dave, and we're putting on this night called UNLIT. The nature of UNLIT is that it's not just like a gig where you just sort of check out, like, you know, the person gets up and does their thing. There's a few different people who are going to play. The first one is Eddie Boster, so a big hand for Eddie Boster. Have things changed in the last few years because of the internet or because of MySpace? Or?
Things changed a lot for me musically because of the internet, because I had a record shop for 23 years and I don't have a record shop anymore. But after my shop closed down, my band broke up too. We used to rehearse in the basement of the shop, and it kind of splintered. So 9 years of band and 15 years, 23 years of all together of shop just went. It happened today. It happened September the 10th, 2001, the day before the planes hit the World Trade Center. So the next day, I walked by this television, and these people are going, "Look, this plane hit the World Trade Center," and I'm like, "Who cares? You know, I just lost my life yesterday, and this is nothing."
Always turn downstream. Live on the cutting edges, sharp as a knife. Backseat to the road town, beautiful view. Never has to turn on the line.
What does it give you when you play?
I don't know. I guess a sense of satisfaction, but the fact that I'm dead broke and have no home kind of makes it a little less satisfying. But I've always wanted to be a vocalist, you know, and I've always tried to be a singer. I've always been a writer.
Since I buried you, I haven't missed a bell.
It's alright if I eat this?
Yeah, perfect.
This comes from dough money made from sidewalk singing.
Really, busking, which we call it in England.
Busking?
Yeah. And you've been playing it in the street for 10 years, making money from your music.
Yes, I mean not my primary financial path. I'm a midwife.
Gonna give some booby to my baby. Oh yeah, yeah. You see, breastfed is best fed for so many reasons. Building immunity to last throughout the seasons.
A lot of my music these days is focused around birth empowerment. Music is, in my opinion, what created this planet. More so vibration.
Right.
But I feel for me to be able to open my body to have it be a vessel for the song that's coming through is some of my doing, but just I guess part of why I'm here.
There was a day, I think it was. Well, I knew my name, yeah, and I sang along.
How do you think the show went?
I thought the sound on stage was a bit funny, but apparently it went all right. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed all the stuff that came down. How do you think?
I think Dave thought it was amazing. Right, Dave?
You see, we're all crashing slow-mo. Hold it till this wheel in the hole. Oh, I see you. Don't want to sleep too long.
And what about the sorority girls? Did they ended up getting into it? Were you happy with their response to your
They loved
thing that
it.
you'd organised?
They all said, "I'm so glad that we came."
Cool.
So you changed 5 sorority girls' lives.
What's the story behind your name, your MySpace name, Rachael McTalky Pants?
It was just a joke. A friend called me McTalky Pants, and so.
Because you talk a lot.
Yes. And I know that people look at it and
Young, girlish.
think things, but I don't really care what anyone thinks.
What do people think? I'm mystified. What would people think? That your pants talk?